what attracted you when you were 26 to Bob when he was 53, and vice versa? What attracted each of you to one another?
You want to go?
No, you go.
All right, if I go, then you have to go,
All right, I will.
I was a radical hippie back in those days, in the 70s,
That's wonderful.
the early 70s. And Bob was dedicated to keeping the law, and I was dedicated to breaking it, because I was in the anti-war counterculture. You know, not in the real underground, but certainly I did some things on just this edge of the law, like chained myself to the White House and threw some blood on draft files. And so it was so counterintuitive that I would be attracted, or he would be attracted to me. We were total opposites. I mean, even in our personalities. I've been garrulous, and he is, as you can tell, just circumspect, silent. But I went to interview him because my draft dodger friend had told me that he had heard that he was a really good guy, and Nixon had just fired him for looking into Swiss bank accounts. So I went to interview him, and I asked a number of detailed questions, as I always do. And he thought at the end of the interview that I was either the smartest or the dumbest reporter he had ever met. When he read the article I wrote, he decided I was the smartest. Now, he could have put me in jail. You know, I mean, he had the power to put me in jail for the transgressions, let's call them, I had committed, you know, against the state, as far as, you know, illegally blocking the pathways, etc. But instead of putting me in jail, he asked me out on a date.
Well, yes, she was writing a...
Oh, wait, you are already mic'd.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
She was writing an article about Maurice Stans, who was the Secretary of Commerce in the Nixon administration, and about illegal campaign solicitation and contributions. And I remember coming in, and in those days, women reporters didn't ask a lot of questions. And, you know, I said, Wright Patman is investigating these transactions. How do you spell Wright? How do you spell Patman? I mean, she nailed everything down. And that's when I said she's either the smartest reporter or the dumbest reporter I've ever met. And the article came out, and it was a terrific article. And I thought at that point, this is not only a very smart woman, she's a very attractive woman. But I thought, you know, I can't possibly ask her out for a date. I'm too goddamn old, you know, so it took quite a while before I got my nerve up to see if she'd come out and have a date with me.
But do you remember that there was a certain thing I was wearing that you never forgot?
I thought she was wearing a rug. It was a Navajo Indian.
It was a poncho. It was a plain poncho. Not a rug.
But I thought it was a rug, though.